a few things that is making you or is blocking you to achieve success. Because everybody want to be successful in this business. Everybody want to be successful as a wholesaler, as a realtor, in any area of real estate. Everybody want to be successful. Everybody want to have listings, or everybody want to flip properties, or everybody wants to assign properties and make $10,000, $20,000 a month. But there are a couple of things that is boycotting your success. One of them is fear of rejection. So let's talk about wholesalers. Wholesalers, they need to make cold calls. They need to drive for dollars. They need to learn how to negotiate. They need to know how to do follow-up. But if you fear that you're going to be rejected, if you've been rejected, if you make 10, 20 offers and you got rejected, that rejection is going to go into your mindset. It's going to go into your subconscious mind. That feeling of rejection. Are you going to stop making offers? You're going to become lazy. You're going to procrastinate. You're going to make sure that you have the right lead to make an offer. So the idea is to make this feeling of rejection as part of your life, as part of your natural process to be able to seek opportunities. The only way that you're going to be successful is to making offers and be rejected. So rejection is a good thing. Embrace rejections. I always tell people, you gotta embrace rejection. It doesn't matter what you do. Fear of rejection. Why am I going to speak to somebody on the phone? Why am I going to make a cold call? Why am I going to send some letters? Why am I going to speak to somebody one-to-one? Why am I going to make an offer? I'm going to be rejected. Make a rejection part of your life. Make rejections. Embrace rejection. It's your tool for success. I have different strategies and techniques. I always tell people, if you don't get rejected 5, 6, 10 times a day, you're not embracing rejection. I used to go to a restaurant, and every time I finish my meal, I say to the waitress, call the manager. When the manager comes to me and says, what can I do for you? He say, this is my first time here in this restaurant. The food is great. But I need you, since I've been here for the first time, I need you to give me a free dessert so I can tell people about how good the meal and the desserts are in this restaurant. You know, you'll be surprised. 1 or 3 people, and sometimes 1 or 2 people that I ask him, they will give me a free dessert. Every time that I used to travel, or I travel, I go to the first class counter. I say, listen, I have a coach ticket, but I need to upgrade to first class for free. 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 will upgrade it for free. The worst thing that can happen to you is you're going to be rejected. Every time that I go and do shopping, even if I buy something for $10, $5, even if I buy the other day I went to buy 3 stamps, $1.50 or $1 for 3 stamps. I ask him for a discount. Always when you buy something, ask for a discount. I need a 10% discount. For whatever reason that you want. It's a beautiful day. I know you have discount for people in a beautiful day. I need 10% discount. If I'm going to go and buy a shirt, I need 10% discount. 1 out of 3 out of 4, they're going to give me a discount. But you know why I ask for a discount? You know why I ask for upgrade my tickets? Or you know why I ask for a free dessert in a restaurant? Because I want to get rejected. I want to be rejections part of my life. I want to embrace rejection. And sometimes I don't get rejected. Means that avoid, dissolve, disappear the fear of rejection. Because when you have this fear of rejection, you're going to stop seeking opportunities. Opportunities are going to pass by. The other thing is about analysis paralysis, overthinking. We always wait for the right lead, the right deal to pull the trigger and make an offer. Overthinking, paralysis analysis. Nothing is perfect. You gotta pull the trigger, you gotta make an offer, embrace rejection, and sometimes they're gonna say yes. Learn from the mistakes. You gotta be making a lot of mistakes as a wholesaler, as a real estate investor, as a realtor, a licensed realtor. You're gonna be making mistakes. And these mistakes is gonna cost you big. When I was a rookie as a wholesaler, I put a property on the contract. And on the contract says I'm gonna put $500 down in an escrow, in a title company. So I wrote a contract for X amount of money. I think it was like $60,000, $70,000, with a $500 in escrow in the next 3 days after signing. I never took the $500 to the closing table. Big mistake. A lot of people say you don't need to have any escrow money. You can write a contract with no money. You gotta have money. $10, $1. So I wrote $500. And I went ahead and I started flipping my property, looking for people to buy my assignment or contract. 2 weeks later, I found somebody that was, I think I had another contract for $70,000. 2 weeks later, I found somebody that was gonna give me $80,000 net. Means I was gonna make $10,000 net on my deal. I was a rookie. I think it was my second deal. I was playing with fire. I didn't know what I was doing. So the seller called me and said, you know, John, I want to cancel the contract. I don't want to sell it to you for $70,000. When a seller calls you and say, I don't want to sell it to you for $70,000, means I found somebody that's going to pay me more money. I said, seller, you have a contract with me. Actually, I'm ready to close. I'm going to close with you in the next 2 weeks. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm doing the title work and the whole thing. They'll say, John, I don't want to close. I want to keep the house. I want to keep the house means I have somebody else that's going to pay me more money. It happens many times. I'm going to explain you this. It happens many times. So the seller never called me back. So I found my buyer that was going to sell for $80,000. I had my $10,000 net on my pocket. I was thinking, what am I going to do with $10,000? I already spent it, and I didn't even have it on my pocket. 24 hours before, so the seller never called me again. So 24 hours before going to the closing table, I called the title company and said, listen, I sent you last week the contract on my buyer. I'm on my way to close. I was a rookie. I didn't even have contact with the title company. I didn't know who was the title company, what recommended to me. I didn't have a good communication with the title company. When I called the title company that I'm driving over there, the title company said, you know, John, sorry to tell you, but the property sold this morning, first thing in the morning, 9 o'clock. The seller sold it to somebody else. What are you talking about? Yeah, the seller sold it to somebody else. Based on what? I had a contract. I had a buyer. John, the seller asked the title company, they asked us if you had a $500 escrow money here in the title company. Have you stated in the contract that you signed with the seller? And we say, no, he never brought the $500. So I was out of contract. I didn't put the $500. After I signed the contract, I was out of contract. I had nothing. And I was there looking for somebody. And I had a buyer that was going to buy the property for $80,000. I lost $10,000 because I didn't want to put $500 down. I was very tight in money, very tight. So I said, I'm not going to put $500 down. Nobody's going to notice it. And I lost $10,000 because of the lack of $500. Learn from my mistakes. Every time that I do a contract and I say I'm going to put a $500, $1,000, $10, whatever. I bring the money, or I send the money, or I sell the money within 24 hours. I want to taray my property. I want to taray my contract, because if it's a good deal, people's going to go out there and they're going to try to steal it. So I lost my $10,000. Have you ever had a case like that? Have you ever lost money because you didn't know how to write a contract, or you didn't put any money in escrow? And I come across so many wholesalers every single day that they want to write a contract with me. I say, well, how much money are you going to put down? No, Joe, I'm not going to put any money down. I've been coached. My mentor told me that I don't need to put any money down. You think you're going to hang on into a contract nowadays so you can make $10,000, $20,000 on a flip or an assignment, and the seller is not going to ask you for money in escrow? It's not going to happen. There is so much out there. So yeah, being a real estate investor, a wholesaler, is to be successful, you got to pay the price. It's very lonely. Real estate is very lonely. Nobody want to teach you anything. Nobody wants you to be successful. You're going to be having a lot of lack of sleep. You're going to have a lot of stress, anxieties. People that want to know that you're looking to be successful in real estate, or a wholesaler, they're going to try to boycott you. They're going to tell you you're wasting your time. That's illegal. Don't do this, don't do that. Get a job. You're wasting your time. Don't pay anybody for coaching. Don't put any money down. Nobody's going to buy the house. Being a real estate investor is a very lonely ride to success, to prosperity. But you can achieve it. You can achieve it. You work on your weaknesses, work in your abilities, work on your skills, work on your marketing skills, work on your negotiation skills, and work on your reprogramming your mind skills. Marketing, negotiation, and mindset, and you'll be on your way to success. Marketing is very important. You don't have any customers, you don't have any leads, you got no business. You gotta make an offer a day. Like a friend of mine used to tell me, make an offer a day is gonna help you to keep the bills away. How many offers did you make this week? How many offers did you make today? How many offers did you make yesterday? Hashtag keep making offers. I'm going to put it here in this video. Hashtag keep making offers. You're about an offer away. Find somebody to help you make offers. Find somebody to help you find leads. Find somebody to help you how to do marketing. Hashtag making offers. So learn from mistake. I learned from my. It cost me $10,000 this mistake. $10,000. Embrace rejection. It's part of the business. Any business is you need to love rejection. Embrace rejection. Go out there, have a meal, ask for a discount, ask for a free dessert. My friends with me say, John, aren't you ashamed to ask for a free dessert in the restaurant? No, I'm not ashamed, because actually I don't want the free dessert. I want to be rejected. I don't want the discount. I want to be rejected. I want to be rejection part of my natural business life. Whenever you embrace rejection as part of your subconscious, ingrained, reprogram in your subconscious, you're going to be looking out there, and you're going to be making offers, and you're going to be asking for things, and you're going to be getting rejected. And whenever you get rejected 10, 20, 30 times, actually rejection needs to be, the meaning of rejection, feel of rejection means I get more energy. Instead of getting depressed or anxieties, rejection should be part of like drinking Gatorade or drinking an energy pill or something. You get rejected, I'm going for it. I'm gonna go for it. When I was in sales 25 years ago, my manager told me, You knock on 10 doors and the 10 doors they're gonna shut down on your face. Door 101 is $200 behind the door. Pick it up. It's $300 commission. We're not talking about $200 or $300 commission. We talk about $10,000, $20,000 commission here. So knock on 10, $100. When I say knock on $100, I talk make 100 calls. Real estate investing, real estate consulting, wholesaling is a very, very profitable business, but you have a big price to pay. You're gonna be rejected. You're gonna have people that they're gonna tell you you're wasting your time. What are you doing? Get a job, a wife, a husband, your family member, your friend, get a job. So pursue your goal, work on your weakness, work on your skills, write down 3 skills, 3 weakness, and dissolve this weakness, minimize it, and work on developing those skills, skills of lead generation, skills of negotiation, skills of follow-up. When you work on those skills and you minimize all the weakness, you're gonna be successful. But you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somehow. Take some time, take some free time. It doesn't matter what happened in your life right now. It doesn't know what happened. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life right now. You can start from now. Take some free time. Write up, bring a piece of paper and a pen, sit in a place where you can gonna be by yourself, and write down these skills that you have, and write down this weakness, and start working on developing these skills. What do I need to do to make an offer a day? Maybe I need to open a Facebook account and make an offer in a Facebook account. Maybe I need to open a YouTube channel and make an offer in YouTube. I buy houses at full asking price. I buy houses cash. I lend money. Whatever is your skill. So what can I do? What do I know? What do I need to do to become successful? That's what you gotta find out. Look inside you. Look inside you. Because success, you have to visualize success. First of all, you gotta visualize success. You gotta imagine success. You have to feel success before you can clone it, before you can bring it into reality. Focus, visualize, imagine, feel it at the subconscious level in your mind, dream it, and then you should be able to bring it into reality. And then you're gonna start attracting the right deals, the right people, the right sellers. But if you don't visualize and you create it in your mind, your subconscious mind, you don't do that first, you're not gonna be able, I tell people you're not gonna be able to make it. Because you have a big enemy. It's a huge enemy around you that doesn't let you to be successful in your real estate business. It's you. You're your biggest enemy. You're the one who boycott. You're the one who's putting blockages. You're the one who's got negative energy inside of you. And how do you put blockages? You start feeling tired. You get lazy. You start procrastinated. I'm going to start making offers next week. I'm going to start my business this week. You start getting lazy. You start procrastinated. Your self-esteem start improving. Your low self-esteem start improving. And whenever you do something over and over and over, you become a professional. So you become a professional lazy people, lazy guy, lazy girl, professional laziness. a professional procrastinator, a professional low self-esteem. Because the more that you practice laziness, procrastination, low self-esteem, fears of rejection, fear of speaking on the phone, that will get inside your subconscious mind and you become a professional at it. A professional lazy person, a professional procrastinator, a professional overthinker, a professional overanalysis. So write down all the skills that you have and all the skills that you lack and start working in developing those skills that you lack, and your weaknesses, go ahead and minimize it, dissolve it. And sometimes you gotta go to your subconscious mind and find out what's emotional trauma. This emotional trauma that is keeping you poor, emotional trauma that is keeping you unable to make offers. Something happened in your life, something happened in the past. You've been rejected and you took it very seriously. Now your subconscious mind, and then your subconscious mind is gonna make sure, because being rejected create a lot of pain. So we hate pain. So your subconscious mind is gonna boycott everything that you need to do to avoid pain of rejection, to avoid pain, physical, emotional abuse pain, physical abuse pain. Write down your skills. What are you good at it? And write down 3 skills and write down 3 weaknesses. What are the 3 things that you're very weak, that you need to improve? And working, improving all these 3 things. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to talk more about how to be successful in real estate investing, how to be a successful wholesaler, a successful real estate agent, how to get more listings, how to overcome all these fears and all these negative emotions that we have allowed to enter and get in the subconscious mind. We gotta uncover this emotional, negative emotion. We gotta uncover this so we can install new skills at the subconscious level that they're gonna come automatically. If somebody rejects you, you're gonna move forward. Otherwise, you're gonna lose opportunities. Opportunities comes, you gotta pick it up. You don't pick it up, somebody else is gonna pick it up. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Comment below. Tell me what skill do you have and which weakness you're weak that you like to improve. See you guys tomorrow.